Baik, saudara, masuk hari kedua Persidangan Antirasuah Antarabangsa Iacc kali ke-16 pelbagai isu hangat berkenaan rasuah dan peluang untuk Malaysia berkongsi pengalaman mempenteras rasuah di negara ini lebih luas dengan platform pembentangan dalam sesi-sesi persidangan sepanjang hari ini. Butirannya kita bersama Syuhada Hashim di Pusat Konvensyen Antarabangsa Putrajaya. Silakan.
Terima kasih rakan tugas di studio. Semalam Menteri di Jabatan Perdana Menteri Datuk Paul Loh telah terlibat dalam sesi bengkel bagi berkongsi dengan pihak antarabangsa mengenai pengalaman Malaysia dalam mendepani isu rasuah dan bagaimana mekanisme khusus yang akan dilaksanakan bagi mencegahnya. Manakala hari ini antara isu yang akan dibincangkan dalam beberapa sesi persidangan ialah mengenai aspek pencegahan rasuah dalam industri pembinaan serta gas dan minyak oleh tokoh pembentang dari dalam dan juga luar negara. Dan untuk berkongsi dengan lebih lanjut tentang pengalaman delegasi luar negara yang telah pun berada di sini sejak semalam, bersama saya ialah Simon Lokodo, Menteri di Pejabat Presiden Uganda yang menjaga portfolio etika dan integriti. Thank you for being with us, Minister Lokodo.
It's my pleasure.
So, I was informed that Uganda and Malaysia have a strong relationship in anti-corruption training. So, how do you see this training benefits your country?
In the first place, allow me have a prelude by saluting the people of Malaysia and the government of Malaysia and thanking them for the hospitality that has been rendered to me and my delegation since we landed here. It's a beautiful country, very marvelous. I feel at home. Now, to answer your question, I want to start by identifying myself. My names are Lokodo Simon. I am a member of parliament for a constituency in Uganda, and I am also Minister of Ethics and Integrity in the Office of the President. One of the duties and mandates of the Minister of Ethics and Integrity is to coordinate the government's efforts in the fight against corruption. So I am at the apex body over all the institutions of government that are mandated to combat this malaise, this graft called corruption. I have about 13 institutions which are under me, and whose duty and responsibility is to do nothing else but to ensure that corruption is stamped to the zero level. The challenges we have, as probably is also everywhere in the world, is apathy. That corruption has been welcomed as a lifestyle. And many, even those who are supposed to combat it, have gone in apathy. They have preferred to live with this enemy. And there is a lot of what we call connivance, syndicate, from the beginning of the crime to the conclusion of it. It's a very tough journey, especially with the current technology that has come in now. That with the modern technology, a plan, a scheme, to commit a corrupt action can be, originated and concluded without interference. It pains a lot more when the apex body, the institutional government that should conclude the journey towards the annihilation of corruption, have become compromised. You get the police have been compromised, so that when they're investigating, they investigate without seriousness because they know they have already been topped up with something, and so they lighten the investigation. And so are the judges. Even the judges, when they do it on condition that they get a maximum credit out of it. We have a saying in Uganda that there is no justice for the poor. What does it mean? That means in order to get a case out in your favor, you must pay a patrimony, lots of money. And it's a very big challenge that I am in together with my institutions of government, but the will is there. It's very, very encouraging to know that the government of Uganda has a strong intent to fight corruption. In fact, we have the policy of zero tolerance to corruption. And whoever is found in this will be treated without soft gloves, but with the hardness of the trouble and pain that this corruption brings. Because corruption maims the community, impoverishes the community, it fails the prosperity of the community. It leaves children uneducated, leaves patient untreated, leaves roads undone, leaves building collapsing on the heads of people. This is dangerous. So we call it a malaise, and we want to tell the world that vehemently, restlessly want to see corruption out of Uganda. And we are moving towards friends so that they can have collaborative way of handling this malaise. The more we are in the fight, the more we shall win the war.
All right. Thank you for information and your advice towards fighting corruption in your country. Thank you very much, Minister Lokodo. Dan hari ini beberapa tokoh dalam negara, antaranya Ketua Menteri Sarawak Tan Sri Adnan Satim juga akan terlibat dalam salah satu sesi bagi berkongsi usaha dan pengalaman kerajaan negeri tersebut untuk mencegah rasuah dalam industri perhutanan dan pembalakan di Sarawak. Jadi itu yang saya boleh kongsikan untuk anda dari PICC Putrajaya. Kami akan kembali jam 5 petang nanti untuk perkembangan terkini dari sini. Untuk itu saya Syuhada Hashim kembali ke Pusat Berita RTM di Angkasa Puri. Silakan.